Alright, this is my first order for today. $22 on Uber. I hope today is gonna be busy. Ideally, I would love to make $287. That's my goal for today. Alright, we're here. Alright, drop off is done. So, last time that she had a PIN number, I didn't note the PIN number, and today she was answering the messages because she asked me when I was at checkout if she could add like 2 gallons of water, and I was like, well, you have to add it because I can't. And then she never answered, and I was like, well, I'm sorry, I can't add anything on my end, so I'm gonna go to checkout. And she was like, oh, no worries. Okay, why don't you try and add it yourself anyway? And then she was like, I finished checking out, and I see she has a PIN number, and she was like, oh, can you leave it at the door because I probably will not be home when you arrive? And I was like, sure, what's the PIN number? She read the message, and she never answered. Ugh. She's a good tipper, so I'm gonna suck it up, but yeah, it's frustrating. Anyway, I believe that if you skip the PIN number if you skip the PIN number too many times for one customer, it's gonna flag their account, not yours. It's gonna flag their account, and then they're probably like restrict the account. That's I don't know, that's the only thing I can think about, because I don't really know why she has a PIN number, because usually she doesn't. I mean, the order was pretty big. She had 3 big container of laundry detergent. She had 3 big containers of like laundry, whatever the other one, softener. So yeah, the order was like more than 100, but she never had any PIN number. And last time, I don't know if you guys remember, the app was asking me to scan her ID for whatever reason. She did not have any booze, anything, not even medication. She didn't have any of that. So I don't know if her account got flagged for something else. I don't know. And also, I wanted to tell you guys something that happened to me yesterday. Well, 2 things. Yesterday, my friend and I were sitting next to each other, and we both received the same order at the same time. The only issue is she received it on TripRadar, so it was like, okay, TripRadar, everyone supposedly receive it at the same time. But I received it as an exclusive order. It was not a TripRadar, absolutely not. So Uber is doing some shady shit with their orders when they say that it's exclusive to you, when in all truth, some other people are getting those orders as a normal order. That you just passed literally just ran the red lights, like nothing's happening. So Uber has been doing some shady shit lately. They are sending orders on TripRadar and as a normal order. So when someone tries to match with an order on TripRadar, and I guess someone that received it as exclusive accepts it before you, or accepts it at all, it says another driver matched with this order, when in all truth, when truthfully, it was never a TripRadar for one person. It's so weird. Like, if it's a TripRadar, everyone should get it as a TripRadar. But if I get it as an exclusive order, it should not be sent as a TripRadar order. Then why do you put exclusive on your fucking thing if it's not? You know what I mean? Second of all, my last order that I did yesterday, the one going super far away, apparently she gave me a 3-star rating without a reason. I mean, I did get a thumbs down for missing items or incorrect items, which is impossible because I did not replace anything in her order. I didn't. And missing items do not apply for items that I refunded because of stock. Like, I don't understand how, because the support agent was telling me, oh, they did not give a reason why they gave you a 3-star rating. So first of all, why can they leave a 3-star rating? Anything under a 5-star without a reason should not be allowed, period. If you give less than 5 stars, then you have to give a reason why, okay? And then, why are they allowed to just, I don't know, missing or incorrect items? What was incorrect? Because I scan every single item, and the fact that you only had 5 out of the 10 milks is not because I don't want to give it to you, it's because they don't have it in stock. And it's very clear when I scan the item and I put 5 instead of 10, it's pretty clear that that's what it is. I didn't forget 5. Like, it's not like I put 10 in the app and she got charged for 10 and then she got only 5. She got 5 and she got billed 5 because they only had 5 in stock. So I don't understand how those customers are just allowed to do whatever they want and then you get a 3-star rating. I don't care, because I have come to terms that it is impossible to keep a 5-star rating on Instacart. Impossible. Every time I get to the 5-star rating, the exact same day, I get somebody who gives me a thumbs down for whatever shit reason. Last time it was the guy with the cat litter, and same, he said missing or incorrect items, when literally I sent him a message telling him your sparkling water is out of stock. Do you want something else? And he said no. Then he left me a 4-star rating for missing or incorrect items. But then when they give you a thumbs down for missing or incorrect items, the support agent don't see it. They're like, oh, I can't see a reason on my end. So is this a glitch? Is this a real rating? I don't know, because literally yesterday I literally received a notification when I was checking out for this order saying that it was part of a double, right? The first customer was across the street right here. He had alcohol and he came down to talk to me so I could scan his ID. And he gave me a 5-star rating and a compliment for a smooth delivery. And then I delivered to that bitch 8 miles away with all of her milk. She had like 15 32 ounces of milk. She did not decrease her tip. She tipped $24. If she was not happy about whatever in the order, don't you think she would remove her tip? That's why I have so much trouble understanding what's going on with those ratings, because I was like, but this is impossible. She did not remove her tip. She did not send any message, and I did not replace anything in the order. So I don't know, because last time one of my customer on a triple gave me a compliment, increased her tip, and then the next day, 2 days later actually, I see that I have a 1-star rating, and I was like, who gave me a 1-star rating? So I go on chat, they tell me the time of the order, and I was like, but it doesn't make sense, because this exact customer gave me a 5-star rating, left me a compliment saying the best, and I can literally screenshot it in my account right now, and then she increased her tip. So I was like, why would she report missing items? Because that's what it was. 2 days later. And then 2 or 3 days after that, the 1-star rating disappeared. I don't have it anymore. Now I have 1 4-star rating for that guy with the cat litter, with the sparkling water that he didn't want, but apparently there was a missing item. Okay, there was 2 items, cat litter and sparkling water, and he got the cat litter because the sparkling water was out of stock, but apparently missing item. Okay, missing item that doesn't exist. And then I got this 3-star rating for missing or incorrect item, even though I did not replace or remove anything from this order. Make it make sense. Okay, second order, $20 on Instacart. Everything was in stock except the, what you guys call chocolate croissant. But I replaced it with another chocolate croissant. We should be fine. Alright, we're here. It's so peaceful in here. Alright, drop off is done. He tipped $13. Pretty good. Took me 31 minutes and now it's 8:20 a.m. Going back to the store. Made $40 in less than 1 hour. I'm really happy with that because lately it's been the other way around, making $0 in 5 hours, you know what I mean? So I'm happy. When I get orders before 8 and 9, I'm happy because it's so much easier to make money when you begin really early. When they send you orders like really early and then they continue sending you orders the entire day, obviously it's easier to make money. Yesterday was an amazing day and I could have made $300 because I went back to the store after my last double on Instacart and I missed a $48 and I was like $40 away or $38 away from $300. I missed it and I was so gutted. I was like, you know what, I'm going home. And it's like a couple, so there is a new couple at my store that it's a wife and husband and then they don't know where anything is. They spend so long in that store for orders and I'm pretty sure they got the 48, which is okay. I can't get them all. Yesterday I got great orders, but they make me laugh because the wife is always on her phone and he always acts like he's the king of the world and I'm like, bro, are you aware no one cares about you? Like, because when he's with the cart, he's in the middle of the way. He doesn't let you go. And I'm like, okay, bitch, like, what is this stinky attitude? But anyway. So I was so mad. I was like, damn, it would have been the perfect order. It was for 2 people. It was for like 3 or 4 miles. Ugh. Oh well, you can't get them all, clearly. 8:22. I'm like 1 minute away from the store. Those were 2 great orders to begin the day. If I could receive $40+ orders today, that would be great. I would not say no. Alright, this is my first double order on Uber. So if you had to choose between this Instacart order, $36, and this one, $19, which one would you choose? I chose the Uber, obviously. The reason why I took this 19 instead of 36, obviously, is because, let's go, come on! When you arrive at the same time as at the stop sign with somebody, you're supposed to let the person on your right go first. Just FYI, for so many people who don't know, because they keep asking me to retake the freaking test every time I renew my license, and I took it like, I don't know, not even 6 months ago, I had to renew my license. FYI, when you are at the stop sign and you arrive at the same time as someone else, is the person on your right. So if you're on the right of that person, you're supposed to go first. Right has a right of way, and if they are on your right, they have the right of way. And also, if you're in a hill, like in a uphill, downhill, the person going uphill has priority. And pedestrians have right of way everywhere, even when they don't. Yes, I know. Anyway, I took this order because I was about to take the 36, and then I saw it was 3 people, and they were, I think it was 2 cases of water at least. It was 51 units, and after I checked, because the order, nobody took the order for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and 2 of the 3 orders were going to apartment buildings, and I already knew that the apartment buildings were the ones with the cases of water. And this order was literally 4 items in between 2 people. So yes, it's way less money, but at the same time, it's way less work and way less distance. Because the first one is literally like 1 minute away, and the other one is like 2, 3, 4 minutes away from the first one. I made the executive decision to take the lower amount because I knew it would be less struggle for me. Let me know, what would you choose? Okay. First drop-off is complete. Second drop-off has alcohol, so I need to scan her ID, and she is 2 minutes away, not even 1 mile away from the first one. Yeah, I think that was a no-brainer to accept this order, rather than the 36 that's gonna take me an hour and a half, and then I have to come back. Rather than this one, that's gonna take me 30 minutes, and I'll be back at the store in 5 minutes. Okay. Well, I could have gone in. Where is the front door? There are 2 doors. And no doorbell. Not sure. Convenient. Alright, second drop-off is done. So she had an ID. She didn't have a driving license, but it works too. They just ask you to take a picture of the front of the ID instead of scanning the barcode. It does take a little bit longer, but who cares? Anyway, $9.19. So the base pay is $5. So if I had to guess, I would say that the first customer didn't tip that well. Didn't tip that well. He had 1 pack of Red Bull and one container of dairy-free ice cream. So probably like, I don't know, not even a $10 order. Not even a $10 order for him. Probably with the fees, maybe 15, I don't know. So he probably maybe tipped like $2 or $3. And the second one had tequila and vodka, which is more expensive, obviously. So if I had to guess, I would probably say that the second customer tipped better, according to their orders, let's say. But honestly, I think I made the right call accepting this one. I think the 36, and there's always a chance that it goes down, because if you refund stuff, it's gonna go down. And I think it would have taken me way too long for the amount of dollar that it was. So yeah, let's go back to the store. $9.20. By the way, the $22 order on Uber ended up being $30. She tipped me $23. Damn, she's a good tipper. That's why I suck it up with her, and I don't get mad when she doesn't answer or whatever, because she's a good tipper. That's why. But yeah, so I was at $50 plus $19.69. So I'm happy. $70 before 10. If Instacart could send me an $80 order right now, that would be so great. But we are on our way to make 287. That's today's goal. All right, 10 a.m. This is a 15 on Uber. Going like half a mile, so everything was in stock except the floss, whatever, and I replaced it. It's so hot already. right, drop-off is complete. That's funny because I have delivered to her before, but on Instacart, and she was a great tipper on Instacart, so I don't know. This order was 15, but she didn't have that many items, so I'm not sure. And she's so close to the store. She buzzed the gate and was able to leave at the door. Woo! It's very hot already. It's 10:12 a.m. We're doing really well. If I could be at like 150 before 12, that would be really great. With this one, I should be... Oh, how much was I? 69? I don't even remember. 50 plus 19, 69. Plus 15, 84. Please and thank you. All right, so I had been waiting for maybe an hour, and I ate my lunch. I waited some time, and I was like, damn, like for a Saturday, I thought it would be, you know, busier after order like it usually is. Even though I made $100 between 7 and 10 in 3 hours, which was really good. What you want to do is stay on this momentum. You know, you want orders to keep coming, so you keep making money. And then I go to 44 on Instacart. I think it was 44. It might go down because I did make some changes. But ultimately it should stay around $40-ish. So I'm happy with that. I have delivered to her before. She's a regular customer of mine. If Instacart keeps sending me $40 orders all day, I will make my goal pretty easily. The problem is to get those orders. Okie dokie. Okay. Woo! Drop-off is done. A lady at the store told me today was supposed to be the least hot day, and I'm dying. I was like, no. Anyway, I think the order stayed 44. 43.63. Oh, excuse me. She tipped $34. Please and thank you. Can you imagine that the base pay is only $9? Oh, Lord. How long did this take me? 38 minutes. Perfect. I made more than $1 a minute. Praise the Lord. God is good. God is good. For sure, lately. Even if shit stuff happens to me, it doesn't last that long, and there is always a good solution for me. You know what I mean? Like, the solution is easy, it's fast. So even though my life is not all pretty and rainbows, even in my worries, I am protected for sure. Anyway, 12:18. We are at, I don't know how much money we've made. Plus, let me see, 143.53. So we are halfway done. Another one of that, and we are good for the day. Right, so, wow. 120. I accepted, but I hope you're ready for the roller coaster. I accepted a $72 order on Instacart. I almost did not take it because on the I thought he was naked, but his shorts are like flesh colored. But basically, I'm not stopping. You don't have the right of way. You. Oh. I'm so tired of those big ass pickup trucks always like forcing their way everywhere. No, you don't have the right of way, you wait. Thank you very much. It was for 19 miles, and I took a wild guess, and I told myself, it was like, take the order, because I'm pretty sure the third order, that's the furthest away, is the one that has the least amount of items. And it did, like, it did have the least amount of items, but the items that she wanted were really expensive. So I was like, oh. But then the items were like dog food and the big packs. And I know for a fact that this is never in stock. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna remove that batch and do the other two, right? So the support agent told me, okay, the new total is $49. So I was like, okay, that's pretty good. But then I had to refund a whole bunch of shit on the first order because they didn't have anything, and she didn't have, like, she wanted a pack of 6 bottles of water.
Your destination is on the left.
Where is it? Oh, it's over there. But then if they didn't have the I think I'm gonna go park over there. But then if they didn't have the 16 fluid ounces, but they had the 23, she didn't want it. Okay, first drop-off is complete, and second drop-off is like 8 minutes away. Oh my god, the heat. I don't think I can handle it. I mean, thank god I can hang out in the store, because wow, this is vile. And she was like, oh, I have already delivered to her actually. She was like, oh, they didn't have a lot of things in stock today. I was like, you know what, I did ask them to go in the back and check, because I was like, bro, you have nothing. You don't have cereals, you don't have turkey breast, you don't have the smart water, you don't. I had to refund all of those. And they were like, no, we're waiting for the load. So she was like, oh, don't worry, that's okay. She's nice, you know. I was like, you know, there is always this one day out of the week where nothing's in stock, and that day is always freaking Saturday. Like, it seems to be Saturday every single week. Every single Saturday, I'm like, bro, nothing's in stock. So I don't know. You would think for the weekend they would be stocked up, but I guess not. Yeah, I had to refund a bunch of stuff, but at the same time, I'm glad I made this decision, because 19 miles. The third order was taking me next to my house, and the thing is, if you take me next to my house, I'm going home. But you know, I want to make more money than that, and I was like, you know what, for 20 bucks more, what was it, 22, 23 bucks extra, I would rather not. Like, it's insanely hot today. It's like more than 100 degrees, and if I can avoid driving 20 miles to go somewhere and 20 miles to come back, I will. Like, especially for, yeah, it was like $23 extra. I'd rather complete more orders with less amount of money, with less miles. You know what I mean? Even if this order is like $35 or $40, it's still better, because I will have only driven like 4 miles, you know? I have delivered to her actually as well. Oh, fuck. I'm not sure. Alright, drop off is done. Literally, as I was walking to her door, I guess it's so hot that the milk began leaking. I'm so done with this heat. Literally, like as I was walking to the freaking door, I was like, are you freaking for real? And she was not answering the door, so I was like, I mean, there's gonna be milk on your porch, you know what I mean? So I told her, I sent her a message. It was like, hey, I just realized that the milk is probably leaking somewhere. I really apologize. You can ask for a refund in the app. And, once again, I apologize. But there's nothing I can do. Like, it's not my fault, but oh well. It is what it is. So I've been complaining since 9 a.m. this morning. It's 3 p.m. right now. I just saw one of the managers. She said, I just checked the restroom. It's okay. That's empty. No comments. Piss-infused water. But she checked. Alright, I've been waiting for a while. This is a $31 order. We are actually $100 away from $287. I was at $187. So this is $31 less to do. Okay. Drop off is done. Good God, it is hot. $30. She tipped $17. This is really good. 41 minutes. I'm gonna go back to the store and we'll see whatever happens. I'd like to make another $70 if I can. I don't know if it's doable. I mean, it's 4. I'm gonna stay until maybe 6 p.m. It depends. Like, if it's really, really, really slow, I might leave at 5:30. But then sometimes my friend comes at 5, and then we end up talking, and at 7:30, I'm still at the store with no order. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yesterday at 5:30, I missed it, but I received a $48 order. So it's always possible that I get an order pretty late in the day. I mean, I used to do nights, and I used to get orders later at night. So there are orders. It's just, it's very, very long days. So if there are no orders, I don't necessarily want to stay more than needed. Well, it's 6:35. I'm leaving. I had no order over $20 in the past 2 hours and a half. Like I said, my friend showed up, and we end up talking, and here we are. But I'm going home. I'm gonna be home at about 7. So 12-hour day. Oh my God, it's so freaking hot. Like, it's so muggy and heavy, and when you come out of the store, you can feel it. You can feel the heat on you, Anyway, I hope you guys had a great day. I mean, I still made a lot of money. I mean, I act like I made $83. I didn't. I made more than 200, which is really great. I did not hit my goal, but I just needed maybe one or two other, like $130 and $140 order, and that did not happen. So oh well. Everyone I spoke to today told me that Instacart was really slow. So it's not just me. So I'm really lucky, I guess, that I made that much money. I'm lucky I got those great Uber orders in the morning, because I only did like 3 or 4 Uber orders this morning, and then I did not receive. So when nobody is out, I get the Uber orders, and as soon as the Uber drivers come out, like around 11 or 12, I don't receive anything anymore unless it's really busy. So I'm working on it. My cancellation rate is back at 0% on Uber, so that's good. On Instacart, it's at 1%. My acceptance rate is what I need to work on Uber, so I'll be focusing on that. But I had a great day, money-wise. I hope you guys made a lot of money. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.